Firstly, you would have had a good look at it, so just tell us about this stage from Clare to Tanunda.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting stage. It's up and down always. Adelaide, everywhere is up and down. But you've got Mingles Hill, the top's 27 or 26, close enough to K to go. That's going to be a very decisive point. We need to make sure we're very attentive on Mingles Hill. And the run into the finish, we'll get to see it. I'm not sure how far to go we see it, but we get to have a look at it before we get to the finish line. And it's a big, long, straight run in. It should be a good finish.
Coming out of yesterday, who impressed you of the other sprinters? Obviously Henderson because he won, but who do you think is on form at the moment and will challenge you in the sprints?
I wasn't overly impressed, to be honest, with anyone in particular. Of course, Henderson won and Sutton was second, but they had a perfect lead-out train, and they were almost expected to win, I guess, from the lead-out in the position they were in. So there's no one that was a big standout that I would think, well, I'm really worried about him in particular.
Who are the key guys for you from the Rabobank team perspective tomorrow? Obviously, Tom is the main man.
Yeah, Tom Lees is the main man, then Jos van Emden, and then Rick Fleens will play a very important role in trying to keep us out of the wind in the final kilometres. He's really strong, he's a good time triallist, and he can do that.
Okay, given a perfect scenario, tell us how the lead-out train will work for Brownie if everything goes right.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'm not sure if we've got the team to challenge Sky and Columbia, so we're going to have to play it smart, sit back and wait, maybe only in the last 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 800 metres to go, make our pounce and use Jos and Tom only in the last 7, 800 metres, and Rick will be another key player to take us to that position.
Now, one quick question on sprinter psychology. I guess there comes a time in any race, you know as well as anyone, when sometimes you just have to force your way in, get onto the spot. Is that the sort of scenario that could result? And how do you handle that situation when it comes upon you at 60, 70 kilometres per hour?
I've said a few times, sprinters just switch their brain off. I think that's what you've got to do. You've got to, if you have any fear, you're not going to be any good at sprinting, because you're doing 60 to 70 plus k an hour in sprints, and you just got, if there's a gap and you need to go there, you got to be able to do it and have the mindset to do it. Maybe that's what makes me a good sprinter. That could also make me a bad sprinter. So yeah, it gets a bit hectic.